Continuing her legacy is Hollywood actress Embeth Davids, who first made a name for herself in Steven Spielberg's award-winning movie Schindler's List. What a great moment it is for us as a nation, Mzansi, when our very own much beloved Embeth Davids makes her directorial debut of Alexandra Fuller's memoir, Don't Let's Go to the Dogs Tonight. Let's go meet her.
On our farm, we live with Sarah and Jacob. Tell me a story.
Once upon a time, everyone got along with everyone else. All of nature as one family.
Mom, am I African?
Based in 1970s Rhodesia, the movie tells a story of a farming family and their experiences through the eyes of their 8-year-old daughter, Bobo. Standing next to me is an absolute superstar, someone who was able to bring this show together, and that is none other than Embeth. Now, Embeth, we have all watched you, admired you from afar. Tell us all about the film and what viewers can expect.
So the film is based on a wonderful memoir called Don't Let's Go to the Dogs Tonight. It's set in Zimbabwe at the end of the war, but what it's really about is a little child called Bobo and her experience. So it's actually very funny, very moving, very heavy, very dark, very light in places. It's a little bit of everything, but it's this child's experience in her family as the Bush War came to an end. Despite the fact that the story is Zimbabwe, I, the South African, I know this story. I know how to tell this story. And so what I did is, it was a very long process. I had to write, I had to rewrite, I had many, many rewrites. I'm a slow writer. But as I got further and further along with it, I realized I'm inserting my South African perspective into the story. I'm staying true to the Zimbabwean story, but I, as a white South African, arrived in this country at the age of 8 and saw a world where a lot was wrong. And it's my recollections as a child that I've infused into the story.
We've celebrated you and enjoyed you as an actress growing up, but now you're stepping into the directorial role. How was that for you?
I like directing more, and it's weirdly not a back seat. It's the front seat. I'm the person that pulls the front seat and the whole car. And I didn't realize it was something that I would like to do. I've always enjoyed being an actor. I love the creative process of being an actor. But I have to say that the creative control and creating an entire world, I adored.
What was the best part of playing the mother?
Listen, she's not a very nice person, or she's a complicated person. And so I had to be very gentle and careful when I was around the little girl, that she knew, this is me when I'm acting, and this is me when I'm being a director, and this is me when I'm your friend. I just loved working with the child. Lexi Venter, she's an incredible talent. She'd never acted before, and I kept her very much in a non-acting space. I didn't give her lines and lines to learn, because when kids do that, then they sound like they're saying a line. I feel like I captured her in her wild, beautiful state, and she's an amazing discovery.
So many South Africans are bursting with the opportunity to work with Anele Mdota and Trevor Noah, and you got that opportunity building this film. They are both our executive producers. Secret between me and you, how was it like working with them?
Anele was on this from the very beginning. She's the one who gave me the thumbs up and said, "You're okay to make this movie?" Because I thought, gosh, is it risky to make a movie about race? And Anele was the one who said, no, this is the way that you tell the story, it's right. So Anele was a massive support. I truly admire her as a woman. She's strong, she's funny, but she's no nonsense. She's a serious icon businesswoman. So wonderful. And Anele is the one who introduced me to Trevor. And Trevor came on after the film was made, but Trevor adding his name to this is another endorsement that the film needed, both for international visibility, but also critically. He's a very smart man. He's a super well-read guy, and we did a fantastic Q&A together in LA where it felt like I was talking to an old friend. We had really interesting things to talk about.
This has been like a 4-year journey. And you can take it to Cannes because it's been to all of the film festivals in the world. But all you want is for your people to finally watch it. It doesn't matter who claps for you across the world. You want your own people to clap for you. And what Embeth did as the director for this, and she's the one who did the screenplay adaptation as well, is that because the movie is from a book from the lens of a 7-year-old, so you have to communicate pain. But to be fair, 7-year-olds don't know much about pain. All they know is tomorrow the sun's out, so can we swim? So it's a great balance, and I think that every emotion will be felt in that cinema today.
Africans have eyes to see what the whites cannot see.
I have been bursting to watch this movie. I have been keeping my eye on the socials, and I was just so privileged to actually be invited. So I'm really, really excited. So Embeth is naturally absolutely exquisite. She needed virtually no makeup. Her makeup took me all of 12 minutes. We timed it. That's how minimal we went on the makeup. She's that naturally exquisite.
I'll never leave here. You'll never leave me. This is how the story ends. All our lives, we are cursed with separation and loneliness and longing.
We're celebrating Women's Month here in South Africa, and that is what it's all about. Elevating, empowering all of our Mzansi women. If you were to give any words of advice or encouraging sentiments, what would that be?
I would say women especially, we know the truth. We follow our hearts and power comes from that. I think women are the ones that run the world because we are the ones who have the deep instincts about truth. Follow your heart, listen to your instincts.
That is so beautiful. Not only are we following our hearts and following our instincts, but we're also saying siyabonga.
Ngiyabonga, right? Is that it? Ngiyabonga. Thank you. Thank you.